Mastering ISO 14066. ISO 14066 unleashes operational excellence by marrying business with environmental conscience. Which international standard, ISO 14066, defines the primary purpose of Environmental Management System, (EMS), auditing, and how does its implementation enable organizations to achieve operational excellence by integrating environmental considerations into their overall business strategy and operations? ISO 14066, a guiding standard for Environmental Management System, (EMS), auditing, outlines the primary purpose of EMS auditing, which is to provide assurance that an organization's EMS conforms to the requirements of ISO 14001, the international standard for environmental management systems. The standard emphasizes the importance of integrating environmental considerations into an organization's overall business strategy and operations to achieve operational excellence. The primary purpose of EMS auditing, as defined by ISO 14066, is to evaluate the conformity of an organization's EMS with the requirements of ISO 14001. This involves assessing the EMS's ability to identify and control environmental aspects, implement policies and objectives, establish procedures and processes, and measure and monitor performance. The auditing process provides assurance that the EMS is effective in managing environmental impacts, complying with regulatory requirements, and continually improving environmental performance. Implementing ISO 14066 enables organizations to achieve operational excellence by integrating environmental considerations into their overall business strategy and operations. This integration is achieved through several key mechanisms. 1. Environmental policy. An organization's environmental policy sets the tone for its environmental performance and commitment. By incorporating environmental considerations into its policy, an organization demonstrates its commitment to minimizing environmental impacts and continually improving its environmental performance. 2. Environmental aspects and impacts. Identifying and assessing environmental aspects and impacts enables an organization to understand its environmental footprint and prioritize areas for improvement. This information is used to develop objectives and targets for environmental performance improvement. 3. Objectives and targets. Setting objectives and targets for environmental performance improvement ensures that an organization is continually working to minimize its environmental impacts. Objectives and targets are developed based on the organization's environmental policy, significant environmental aspects, and stakeholder expectations. 4. EMS processes and procedures. Establishing processes and procedures for EMS implementation ensures that an organization's EMS is operational and effective. These processes and procedures cover areas such as environmental monitoring, measurement, and reporting, as well as training and awareness programs for employees. 5. Performance measurement and monitoring. Regularly measuring and monitoring environmental performance provides an organization with the data needed to evaluate its environmental performance, identify areas for improvement, and track progress toward its objectives and targets. 6. Continual improvement. Implementing a continual improvement process ensures that an organization is continually assessing its environmental performance and identifying opportunities for improvement. This process involves reviewing and updating the EMS, as needed, to ensure it remains effective and relevant. 7. Stakeholder engagement. Engaging with stakeholders, including employees, customers, suppliers, and the broader community, enables an organization to understand their environmental expectations and concerns. This information is used to develop and implement EMS processes and procedures that meet stakeholder needs and expectations. 8. Top management commitment. Top management commitment to the EMS ensures that environmental considerations are integrated into an organization's overall business strategy and operations. This commitment provides the necessary resources, support, and leadership to drive EMS implementation and continual improvement. By implementing ISO 14066, organizations can ensure that their EMS is effective in managing environmental impacts, complying with regulatory requirements, and continually improving environmental performance. This, in turn, enables organizations to achieve operational excellence by integrating environmental considerations into their overall business strategy and operations.